name's Kevin. I've been in Hervey Bay now for 3 years. I grew up in Sunshine Coast hinterland, went out and had another career before medicine and decided to jump back in. Did first and second year medicine in Brisbane and wanted to go back to the rural areas and decided to come to Hervey Bay.
So my name is Deborah. I've moved to Australia about 2.5 years ago from Brazil, where I did my medical degree. I lived 2.5 years in Melbourne and then moved to Hervey Bay this year.
My name's Josh. Grew up in Brisbane in the Logan area and sort of came into medicine almost straight from high school. Came here at the beginning of my internship year, 2020, and have just loved being in the area.
Hervey Bay is a pretty cool spot to be in because you have pretty much everything you need in the same spot. So hospital's about 10 minutes from where I live. I live 2 blocks from the beach. I get to come home and still walk my dog on the beach and go for a swim. There's heaps of nice restaurants. There's like Mexican restaurants, there's Thai food, there's nice cafes by the bar. There's Enzo's by the beach, which is this place we're in right now. So yeah, really, really good spots to hang out.
You get to do things on your weekends or your days off, or you don't get home super late in the evening, so there's opportunities to hang out with friends, spend time with family, attend events. So I think the work-life balance is really good. But then also sort of the opportunity and the access to things in Hervey Bay. We're right near the ocean. You can do things like fishing, go out on the boats. There's sort of Fraser Islands close by. There's other sort of a lot of outdoors and things like that to participate and get involved in it and just enjoy when you have that time.
One of my bucket lists was always to fly a plane, and so I've had the opportunity this year to start to learn to fly a plane. This is an awesome place to learn to do it, and now I can fly over Fraser Island. I can fly over the local region, come down here to Maryborough in a small airport and just learn to fly. It's a pretty good deal, yeah.
Fraser Island's amazing. You can just easily do a day trip across there. Recently did that with my brother and sister-in-law, took our then 3-month-old. It was a bit ambitious, but it was still an amazing opportunity just to be able to duck across to such a beautiful place like Fraser, visit Lake Mackenzie, see the beaches, and you can do it in a day. And then other things like whale watching and walking along the pier, which goes out 1 kilometre from the shore. I've seen whales just pop up within what seems like 50 metres. You can see them breach. Really cool things like that, just locally and free, you know.
So Hervey Bay Hospital was obviously a huge attraction for me, mainly because of the WBA, which is the work-based assessment program. Being an international medical graduate, it gives you the opportunity to, instead of sitting the AMC2, you can do this 1-year-long program, which at the end just grants you the full registration, which is what I'm here for, and having this amazing spot to do it is obviously a plus.
If you base yourself in a regional hospital like this, you are more well known or more familiar with your consultants, and I think that gives you an edge because they learn your strengths and weaknesses, and they can really help you develop what you don't know. But they trust you a bit more as well, and that just helps when you're by the bedside with patients, that they can allow you to do the procedures that you probably wouldn't normally do you know, down in a metro hospital, because there's 3 or 4 other registrars in the way between you and the patient. So the smaller hospital and being more well known by the staff certainly gives you an edge, I think.
Clinical school attached to the hospital, it's just across the road, and it's very easy to get involved in things like teaching medical students. And I love being able to do that. And just being able to invest in the next generation is something I love, and it's made so much easier when the relationship between the clinical school and the hospital is so close.
Junior doctors are one of the key elements in a hospital that keeps it running. And because of that, the Hervey Bay Hospital really do value you and give you good support. So if ever we were having a hard time, there's always a heap of people to turn to. And there's certainly support within the hospital that you can talk to if you just need someone to talk to.
By far, my experience in Hervey Bay Hospital has been one of lots of support, really protected working hours, great work-life balance, love being in the community, and I think we've just fallen in love with the area.
If you haven't been out and done some regional or rural time, I think everyone needs to do it.
So overall, I've really enjoyed my time here in Hervey Bay so far. It's been really amazing, and I've been positively surprised because I've always lived in larger cities, and I was a bit afraid of coming to smaller place, but I've been blown away by how good it is really, and yeah, I love it.